Previously on Big Brother! Since the beginning of the game, Andrew had control of the house, and when he told everyone that two innocent players were big threats, Grant convinced everyone to turn on Andrew.
Andrew, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
But in the chaos, Grant realized that there were bigger threats in the game in Matthew and Dylan, and he told this to their faces. So when the house guests played White Elephant for the HOH, even though Grant had initially won it, Carissa stole it out from under him.
Carissa, you are the HOH for this round. Congratulations.
But in that same challenge, Janae was given an opportunity to snap one person out of the veto competition. At the nomination ceremony, things got out of hand when Dylan tried to put his longtime rival Matthew on the block.
You are also safe, and now they are safe as well.
So that's my real
That is 100% sure.
Alex! No, choosing power is not.
Yeah, me too.
I just talked to Alex.
If you had power veto, you're...
At the veto comp, Janae took Matthew out of the challenge. But thanks to Carissa winning, Matthew lived to fight another round. And then, the whole house targeted Grant and sent this bearded man home to the North Pole.
Grant, you've been eliminated from the Big Brother household.
Sorry, Grant.
With 6 left, will Riley and Carissa be forced to pick a side? And with an all-new Reign of Ice twist in play, who will be sitting in the final 5? No one is safe. This week on Big Brother!
It's like the ultimate.
I was about ready to turn to Alex and be like,
If it was 2-2, then it was up to me, and then you'd still be safe, so.
well, that's the thing, is I was like, she's been hanging out with Dylan and Janae like this whole thing. Today's the day I get backstabbed again.
I was really thankful Carissa did not backstab me. I was told what was supposed to happen, but then it was just, I think Dylan knows I'm already the whole time. It's just them and Carissa were hanging out, and I was just expecting 2-2 and Carissa backstabbed me towards the end. I was getting so paranoid, so glad things worked out.
I was worried
We're
things
all
were not
just
going to
here,
go
all
well,
6 of
and they did, so everything's fine.
I was just waiting for it to be 2-2 and Carissa vote me out. Because you guys were hanging out. You guys were hanging out like this whole past episode or whatever. So I'm just like
This whole past episode.
Well, yeah, this whole
We're on next week's episode at this point.
Yeah. So
I know how this works.
I'm feeling pretty good. I've got a pretty solid plan going forward with my people, so I'm feeling actually great for the first time in this competition. I feel pretty confident, and I know what we're up against, what we're doing. So yeah, I feel good. It's just gonna come down to these next couple competitions, and just have to play it out from here.
half the people are safe this next round because head of house plus the 2 people who aren't on the block. Yeah, so half the people are safe.
So we've got a final 4 with Dylan, Carissa, and Riley. So it's kind of the plan is to get the other guys out before then and go from there. Assuming we get to the final 4, what do we want to do with final 4? Who do we want to eliminate?
First.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Sounds great.
All right,
okay.
next is Matthew. Next is Ian.
Yep. Got it. The people we need to get out is different from who's going to be my biggest competition at the end. I think if I'm in the final 2 with anybody, it's going to be Dylan, and he's definitely big competition for me, but we'll see.
As long as Matthew doesn't Win.
Success.
Okay.
But what's important right now is that we win the HOH.
Okay. If it comes down to like me or Janae being nominated, which I'm keeping, or which
Yeah, as long as one of us 4, which is a pretty high advantage,
Wins
wins the HOH,
HOH.
we're fine.
and if we don't, then one of us will have to go. And if that's anybody,
And then either way, we'll have a ton of people playing in the veto. So like the numbers are definitely helping us right now.
they're in our
It's just
advantage.
important that we win the challenges.
Yes, I agree. 3 of us are competing to their 2, so the odds of us winning are higher. But again, they have Ian and Matthew, who one of them at least has been proven to be pretty good at challenges thus far. So we're just trying to win that HOH comp, and if it comes down to it, where say me and my number 1 ally Janae are on the block, then obviously I'll keep going because I want to win. But at this point, if I'm on the block, I think I have the numbers to keep myself in the game. Say like one of us does get nominated, like I will not vote you out.
Oh, like we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would put on.
Like for it, say Matthew wins and he puts up me and Janae, I would expect you to vote for Janae.
If that's so of course.
Yeah, and then same thing with you and Riley, and I would vote Riley out.
That's perfect. I love that so much.
Alright,
That makes me feel safe.
2.5 winners. That's our alliance name. I think we don't really use it a lot because it sucks, but I'm like 100% down with those 4. That being Riley, Carissa, and Janae, and myself. I'm like 100% down for final 4 with them.
The next important thing is to make sure that one of us 4 wins the HOH.
Yeah.
Because that could be a game changer.
Right.
So we're trying to vote one of them out. And I mean, we still could, but it makes things difficult. Because then they have like... We still have the power numbers, so even if it came down to the veto, like we'd have so many people competing in the veto, so it'd be fine.
Hopefully. Yeah,
But
it's
we'll
risky.
focus right now on winning.
Sure.
I feel really comfortable. Right now, Chris is my ride or die, right? And we're basically just going with whoever we want to go with. So if one of us wins HOH next, we're just going to throw it to the wind and go with the team that we feel the most secure with in the end.
I want to go all the way with Matt, honestly. He's a challenging player in the end, but like I'm cool with that. I think it's great
Dude,
competition.
if I make Final 4, I'm happy, so...
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. Gosh,
Should we even try to win? Do we want to make the decision? Should we make them think it's out of our
is that
hands?
risky? All right,
Well, would we be put in jeopardy? Like maybe the 4 of them are teaming up against us.
that would be whack.
So we
but-
should try to win.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll go with Matt. So I like that idea. Dude, we literally have caterers. I will take one. I got like
I'm
the
gonna
corner
take
from
one.
Chris and it was really good.
Heck yeah.
Alright, welcome to the Big Brother Cahoots. Carissa will not be playing in this because she won the last head of household, but I will take it back, Carissa. Head of household is back up for grabs. You guys will have to play a Kahoot based on Big Brother trivia, Amazing Race trivia, Survivor trivia, and Rockledge Studios trivia. Kahoot is based on speed and the correct answer. So the faster you get it, the more points you end up winning. Alright, the game of Big Brother is filmed in which city? Damn it. Alright, everybody chose LA. That is the correct answer. So Dylan is in the lead with
By a whopping 7 points or something.
27.
Okay, on Big Brother, who is the only house guest to be evicted 3 times in the same season?
I have no idea.
Alright, Victor.
I had
Battle back challenges
So,
are.
Long Johnson is in the lead.
That was a guess.
In Survivor, fire represents
Your advantage.
Everybody said life, everybody got that
I was
correct.
tempted.
In the Amazing Race, this symbol represents...
Oh, Matthew, I'm guessing you're the other. I watched 1 season.
Okay, nice.
I've watched multiple seasons of Survivor.
The first season of Survivor Colorado was filmed in which park? Ute Valley was the correct
Oh
answer.
my god, I thought it was.
Dylan is on an answer streak. This contestant is regarded as a trifecta legend because he played in all 3 different genres of the Rockledge Studios competitions.
Oh, you get a picture of him?
Everybody got that right. Everybody take a moment to just applaud Chris, Matt, and Darren. Come back for another season soon, Chris. Which group of contestants played on Survivor Colorado in season 2? One person got it wrong. He only got his answer streak back. True or false? Olivia was the 4th person voted out of Survivor Colorado season 1. Oh, it was false. She was the 4th person voted out of season 2.
Was the
The explosive argument known as Keisha's birthday took place on which season of Big Brother? Big Brother 10. Dylan is still in the lead. Wow. Who is this Big Brother player? It was Jerry from Big Brother 10. Who is this Big Brother player?
I just clicked a random button.
It was 3. Dylan is still very much in the lead. This contestant has competed in both Survivor and Big Brother. Caleb Reynolds was the correct answer. The winners of the Amazing Race Season 31 were... Colin and Chris. Who won the most recent season of Survivor Island of the Idols?
I'm clicking I don't know.
Dylan is in the lead, and Matthew does have an answer straight. Who was the most recent season?
Obama.
And Mickey was the winner. All right, I think this is the last question. All right.
Oh, dang.
Choose the right number to get 4 points.
Oh,
No,
my God.
this is BS. What? If I lose because of this, Alex, how is that fair at all? I'll be mad if I lost.
This is 3rd place.
So you won.
I was gonna be mad if I lost.
Sure.
Pick up, flip a coin.
Yeah.
And the winner, Dylan of the next head of household.
Nice. Good job.
Congratulations,
I'm
Dylan.
sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I was just gonna be mad if I lost.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Alex,
And Matthew, for coming in 2nd place, you will get the rain device for this round.
Well, Dylan, you'll have another decision to make in about 5 minutes. I'll see you guys very soon.
Hey, guys.
Matthew, you are this round's ROI.
Do I just stand here?
Yeah,
Or-
you just
Yep,
stand
you
there.
can chill.
Okay, cool.
For this round, the ROI, if the veto is played, then the HOH does not choose a nominee, you choose the nominee.
Yeah.
Is there any other tea you want to spill? That's kind of what this place is for.
My hope, because at the beginning of this game I wanted to try to find the group that I could play with and trust, because I'm just not bouncing all over the place. I'm not interested in lying all over the place. Like I can't, that's not the game I want to play, and I don't think I could play it. So I found Riley and Ian first, and then Carissa, and we've had a Final Four deal for a while. Riley and Ian I feel pretty good with. Carissa, I keep hearing that she's not really able to be trusted, but right now I am. So I just want either Dylan or Janae gone this round.
I would recommend keeping that ability as a secret.
I'm going to. Yeah. From everyone. I'm not going to trust anyone with this information. But it's basically, if the point of view is played, then I get to replace.
Point of view.
Or-
Power of veto. I'm used to POV
I'm sorry.
power
I'm sorry.
or point of
Yeah,
view too.
if that's played, then I'm the one who gets to choose who goes up there.
We will have to vote someone out on our team. I'd probably lean towards voting out Matthew, but his Reign of Ice, I think, might make it where we're spared that. But the veto power will not help us in this situation, so it's gonna be all up to Matthew's Reign of Ice, and besides that, who knows?
So they're gonna put you two on the block. That's obvious.
You
And so-
two?
You two.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and-
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then what we could do is you guys pull us to help you. Because I know they're gonna not use it if you pull it.
Yeah, and we only need.
Oh, I see what you're
It's
saying.
all of us versus
Do you still have
Dylan.
that double vote?
Yes.
You can still use that?
Okay, so
Ooh,
if I
that's true.
win, I'll pull you out and put.
So you can use the double
Dylan
vote.
in?
No.
Dylan is head of household.
Head of
so the
house.
only person we can get rid of is Janae. Yeah.
But then I just use. Well, I only even.
double vote.
Do I even need to use it with 3 of us?
I guess that's good.
I think it's.
We'll have to see where
No.
we are as far as who's voting and
As
who's
long
up
as
there.
we
You know
get,
what I
we
mean?
have to
as
see what
long
happens
as
with the veto.
I'm,
Yeah.
Right,
as
right.
long as I'm not in it, we're good.
Yeah. Wondering you. Tell me what your power was, and just like let me know. And I know they give you a sheet of paper, so
Right.
I'd like to see
Right.
that.
I wasn't planning on sharing it, but I guess let me think about it for a second.
Okay, yeah,
Because I
gotcha.
feel like you're probably going to nominate me. That's sort of what I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah, and I just don't know how game breaking it is, and
Right.
so, you know, because depending on the power, that's what I'm saying.
So I just don't know if I can trust, because I'll give you the information before
Right.
you make the nomination
before the
decision.
decision.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it would be you would get what you want before I get what I want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha.
But we need to win the POV, play it, and then Matthew uses his.
I'm not worried
to
about it. I know
move her.
Matthew plays a royal game.
Right.
Okay, so
no.
you don't think Matthew's gonna backstab us? Okay, and I don't think that would either. So
Yeah, no. We need to win that so that we then have. Because someone has to play it for his to take effect, his Reign of Ice.
I don't know if you like 100% trust me at all. I'm guessing you don't, but
I don't know.
You,
know what I
can't
mean?
really
Like,
100% trust
I'm-
anybody. And
I've
that's-
been trying to be just
fine.
straightforward
Right.
all day, so
I gotcha.
you scare me a little bit because of your connection with Janae. It's
Yeah.
a power couple
Yeah, I
that,
gotcha.
that
That's
we're
fair.
all scared of, and I don't know what,
Right.
if anything, if we're going to do anything about it, but
I don't know. That's
so-
I'm scared of the same thing with Chris and Riley because they've been
Okay,
close,
sure.
since like the beginning of the game.
sure, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
that's just kind of where my head's
Yeah,
at,
I
you know?
gotcha,
You're
yeah.
scaring me a little bit.
which one of you should we take?
Matthew's going to be the one playing it. I'd assume he's the one on it, so.
He gets to pick who goes back up on the block based on who the veto takes out, right?
Yeah.
So should we take off you or Matthew? If we
Take-
win.
Take me up. So Matthew has to bring up. He can't backstab us.
We're both playing the game. So.
That's smart. Yeah, because I forgot we're kind of worried about them.
I'm just saying I would consider not putting you on the block if you told me.
Consider or just straight up not put me on the block?
Depends what the power is. If it's a steal vote, then I think it would be beneficial to put you on the block because you wouldn't be able to steal a vote.
Right.
And
right.
you know, that's just gameplay. It's just an offer, and
Yeah.
you can think about if it's good or bad for your game. But
I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna pass, but I
Right, yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
I
of
appreciate you
course,
reaching out.
and,
Yeah,
like, no
yeah.
hard feelings.
Sure, yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know,
We're
making-
both playing the game,
Right,
so.
I got you.
I guess we could see who wins the veto too, because we could choose not to use our veto and then bring one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I guess first we were like it's up to the HOH, and now we're like okay, it's up to the veto.
Yeah, honestly, completely.
Oh yeah, okay, and we'll just try our best to do a fair game.
Yeah, and I assume they're just going to choose us soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be silly if they didn't. I really, really hope they're not conspiring against us, because like that's the point in the game where that'd be the move.
Sure, and what I had in exchange for him.
You did not, right?
I did not. He was going to consider not putting me on the block.
Well, the thing is,
So he's
so I was doing the math.
Yeah.
Me and you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're with you.
Yeah.
Me and you, yours just needs to be player. So we all, you, so we pick Riley and Carissa.
I even told him like I'd be willing to vote you out, but that's a lie. Right, obviously because it's our final four. But he didn't budge and he don't know what it is. So hopefully it's not too overpowered. But I'm just nominating those two.
Okay. Do you want to do your power move to get him to say what it is? Or did you already
That's
do
I already
that?
did.
Oh,
I said I would consider not voting. I would consider
We
not
don't know what it
nominating
is.
you. Yeah, we have no idea. That's
Okay.
that's why I considered doing it. In the
Okay,
first
well,
place,
they're
'cause I don't
screwed
think he
anyway.
budged.
Either way.
Depending on the advantage, they may not be. And I have a feeling it's going to end at final 5, because if it's not, and there's a steal vote at final 4, it's going to be a real fucking mess.
Yeah.
Wow. Final 6. Wow. Final 6. Congrats on making it this far in the game of Big Brother, but it is time for the nomination ceremony. Dylan, you won the head of household.
I don't think this comes as much of a surprise at this point. Not to say the lines are drawn, but alliances and final sets of people are starting to solidify. So Ian, Matthew.
Yep, I respect that.
Yeah, all right.
It was expected.
Ian and Matthew, you will both be playing in the Power of Veto contest, and you now have to choose.
I'm playing too.
And Dylan will be playing as well. Ian, Matthew, you guys get to choose one person each to play in this contest. Riley, okay. Carissa. Janae, you get to chill.
Finally.
All right, guys. 5-minute strategy, and then we'll meet in the basement.
Can we play? Can we just play?
You want to just
We all
play?
talked about this already.
Okay.
Are you
We
ready?
are
ready.
moving into
Let's
the
just play.
Power of Veto.
we all kind of.
I will slap you.
I went to bed at 4 yesterday.
I'm still
No
awake.
regrets.
For this round, we need some guests. Come on in, guys. The Ice Kingdom. Chris, Jules, and Cade will be judging this challenge. It is still Christmas time in the Big Brother house. And to get everybody in the spirit, it is time for some good old-fashioned holiday caroling.
This is gonna be
Okay. Each one of you will come up here and you will draw a random song from this hat. You will have 1 minute to prepare. We'll have the head of household go first.
Yay! Can't wait to embarrass myself.
Dylan, the stage is yours.
Okay, yeah. Pretty obvious.
Start.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way going home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
All right, way to go, Dylan. All right.
I tried my best.
Judges, what did you think of Dylan's performance?
I think there was a lot of energy, a lot of heart in it. A little messy on the lyrics going to the end, but
I missed one word. I'm sorry.
messy. But just an overall good performance.
Lots of energy. You could tell you really tried. You put your heart into it, so I thought it was really good.
I really gotta say, darling, it was it was a fascinating performance, and by that I mean it's really questionable.
The middle of it, there was a segment where I was like, wow, this is moving. But then it sort of went back downhill. But besides that, good try.
Do you know when to start?
There we go.
Ready?
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Time it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Oh yeah!
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle, am I still going? You got the gist. Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I ripped it up.
All right, judges, what did you think, Chris?
I think the choreography was good. Tone quality was on point. No accuracy was there. Just interaction with the audience, moving. Just everything was just perfect. Ripping the thing kind of made it way harder though.
It's all.
You at least lost 1 point on that.
Yeah, it was really good. Tone quality, everything, pretty good. It's pretty sick. That's all I gotta say.
I really gotta say, the interesting bit is that it's almost like you're the only person that's gotten up on stage today who has musical training, and I mean that's.
Matthew, the stage is yours.
Hit it. Let me listen, guys.
Okay, go.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh baby, all I want for Christmas is you. And that's the end of my lyric sheet.
I liked the movement, I liked the eye contact, the volume was good. Jules?
I liked your energy. I really felt like you were singing to me. I like us as a group. I felt that
You know, the energy in your performance was just electrifying. The movement and the facial expression, you could tell you were really enjoying yourself. Your tone and pitch may have not been perfect, but
fair
timing and your movements, yeah, beautiful.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. One mistake, twice. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year. Doesn't surprise me. Wrapped it up and.
Alright, that's good. Tone quality was good, but no accuracy, a little off. Also, lyrics messy at the end. Well, but half because you had no clue you were singing.
Yeah.
Also, for having no clue what you were singing, you did pretty good though.
I gotta say, the first part of it, you could really feel the energy in the room, and the tone, the pitch, the tempo, it was great. Towards the latter half, though, I will have to admit it fell down a few stairs. Yeah.
Yeah. It fell down a flight.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings too bad.
Alright, so Riley, you have just ripped up your lyrics for Oh Hanukkah.
Yes.
Why is it that you don't want to sing the song?
Look, I don't sing. I mean, if it were a dance competition, you got me. But
Riley, you shall get 0 points for this challenge for withdrawing.
Let's have a party. We'll all dance the hora.
The problem is to how to rank it, because the problem is that Carissa would just sort of automatically win if we're just basing it off of how good they were at singing.
You're right.
And
Who got the
I-
lyrics the best? Okay, Chris also the easiest song though.
Yeah. I think Dylan and Ian did the worst.
Matthew was probably.
Matthew.
I think it's for me between Matthew and Carissa.
Audience vibed way more for Matthew.
Matt, yeah, everyone.
But it's because all I want for Christmas is you. You can't really
Exactly,
vibe to
you can't
Jingle
vibe to Jingle Bells.
I was vibing to Jingle Bells. The only reason I want to pick Matthew over Carissa is just because he was putting a lot into it. Carissa was singing, but she wasn't really like getting into it like he did. If you know
There was
what I
like only one part where I would say Chris got pretty into it. Everyone was
50
like,
seconds.
And she was like,
mean. But Matthew got really into it.
you're right.
I would give it to Matthew.
All right, come on in, Rain of Ice. Chris, Jules, Kate.
All right, we have come to a judge's consensus.
What was that?
I said we have come to a judge's consensus.
First score is for Ian. Your score is a 5.
Average, mediocre.
Second score was for Dylan. Dylan got a 6.
Coming in at second place with a score of 8 is Carissa. The winner of the challenge is Matthew with a score of 9.
Oh yes, thank you guys.
We really loved your energy. We thought it was exhilarating. And Carissa, we also loved your energy, but it just wasn't quite what Matthew was.
So that means that Matthew wins the power of veto.
Just when I need it.
Y'all, 5-minute strategies, and then I'll see you guys all upstairs at the eviction ceremony.
to the ice chamber, aka the bathroom.
Okay, so I'm sending that
I'm gonna have to nominate one of you guys.
Obviously.
And the only thing that would possibly not hinder us from, or the only thing that would possibly hinder us from voting now is Matthew's Rain of Ice, and we don't know what that is. So at this point, like, I think I'm just gonna play because I don't want to be, because I'm sticking with this
I know what
rule.
Matthew's Rain of Ice was, because that would be such a game changer.
I'm sorry guys, this is shitty.
So I got the power of veto. I won that challenge. I also went to the Rain of Ice this round, as you can see by my crown. And in the Rain of Ice, I got an advantage that if someone plays the power of veto in this next round, which obviously I'm going to, then I get to pick the next person who goes on the block instead of the head of household getting to pick.
So you take yourself off the block, you put Janae or Dylan?
Janae.
It has to be Dylan. It has to be
household.
Yeah, it has to
Oh,
be Janae.
right, I'm going crazy. Okay, so then we put Janae
so
up.
there's only one
and then we all
choice.
vote Janae.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Okay.
Dylan was head of household this time, so he can't compete in the next one.
Holy cow, I didn't even think of that.
Okay.
If for whatever reason the plan changes and Ian goes home, that would be really a bummer because Ian and I are close, but at the very least I'm safe, thank goodness, after being on the block, and it's really getting down to it here, so this is really, really well timed. I'm in the final 5 basically.
If we vote out Ian, then we still kind of have the power numbers, not as much, but
I
the only
think
thing that really matters is that we agree. Because if we disagree, then the vote's 50-50 split.
Right.
As long as we agree, we're the majority. So we have to do the same thing.
I would say Janae.
Okay, so go with Matt.
I think she's, in the end, she's a bigger threat.
So vote her out. Okay.
Okay. What number does everybody want? 2. 2? 1.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2,
I can't watch.
1. 1.
Me. Rev. Oh, who called 1? Who called 1? Okay, we're restarting. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
We followed? Oh, shoot. There is a small chance that I will go home, but it's okay.
It just depends on its advantage. If it does come down to that, you can just blame Alex for putting a lot of advantages.
Yeah, just blame Alex for making this a whack game.
Welcome to the Power of Veto ceremony. Matthew, you won the Power of Veto contest. You get to either take yourself off or take Ian off of the block, and it's up to you.
So, sorry Ian, I am going to be selfish about this one. So I'm obviously going to play this for myself, but before we move any further along than that, so I'm off the block, let me go ahead and hand that in. But I also have an advantage from the Rain of Ice that I'm going to play right at this moment. I am the Ice King for this round. My power is that if the POV is played, which it just was, I get to choose the replacement nominee instead of the HOH. So, Janae, this seat's for you.
Janae, Ian, unfortunately one of your times on Big Brother has come short.
Ladies first.
Hi guys. A little bit of a surprise to be up here, but of course I understand because you had the Rain of Ice.
Sure.
Good move.
Sure.
But I hope that what we've planned out so far is still solid, and I'm looking forward to continue playing with you guys. But vote for what you want to vote for. I'll understand. No hard feelings.
Ian, you're up.
Okay, so I've been loyal to pretty much all of you since the almost very beginning. Carissa came in a little later. I feel like if our plan works out, we are very guaranteed for the Final Four, and I feel like it would be a major mistake to vote me off. Thank you.
Thank you.
And all the hard feelings.
All right. Well, with that being said, Carissa, Riley, Matthew, you guys will go up to the diary room and you will vote one of these two players off.
I'm voting for Janae, obviously. That's been my whole plan this round with winning POV. So, yeah, voting for Janae. Hopefully the plan holds true.
All I gotta say is, Dylan, you had it coming. I am putting my vote towards Janae.
I am going to vote out Ian because, I mean, I know that Riley is voting out Janae, and of course Matthew is voting out Janae, but either way I'll be fine because I still won the Alliance and they'll just assume I was true to them. But, oh shoot, wait, they'll see that someone voted for Ian. Oh my gosh, I might be changing my vote after we've already started filming. Holy moly guacamole. And Ian will trust me, and I hate to say this, but I'm voting out Janae. And you've just heard all the reasons why, because I'm having an internal monologue. Oh god, I'm voting out Janae.
The fifth person voted out of Big Brother. Janae, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Thanks, guys.
Janae,
What was the score?
That was tense.
say your
Good game,
final,
Janae.
final words.
Alex, what was the score?
It was 3-0.
Yeah, was it?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Like the death of Big Chungus by Disco Gorilla. This is a sad
All right,
moment for all of
final
us.
5.
I knew that it was gonna happen a little bit because Riley and Carissa have kind of been going off by themselves, planning stuff without us for a while. So I was pretty suspicious. So I'm not too surprised. I knew something was up, but it's a little sad, but that's okay. I'm excited to watch the rest of the season play out. Thanks for watching us.
With Dylan looking like a sitting duck, will he have any chance of saving himself from the block? And with the return of a popular challenge from Season 1, who will win the HOH? And a good alliance only lasts for so long. And in the cracks, will new bonds form? Expect the unexpected next week on Big Brother!